Who let the dogs out? Head coach Callie Hyson and the Southern softball team. Welcome to our 10th anniversary edition of Athletes in Action. With Taylor and Eric, I'm Wiley Baker. And today we have an extra special edition of Athletes in Action because for the first time ever, we have an Athletes in Action player now on our show as an Athletes in Action coach. Let's go turn two and then hit a grand slam with Coach Hyson and the Lady Bulldogs softball team. Coach Hyson, you're a rock star. You've made Athletes in Action history. How does it feel from 2014, 2015?
I feel like I'm just as nervous in front of the camera. Nothing's really changed from the, eight years difference. But it's really cool to be back. I'm actually going to be working at Southern High School next year. So I'm going to be I'm excited to be back in the building as well as back on the field coaching.
This young band of Bulldogs has made dust fly on the diamond this season.
It's honestly just our positive energy. Like as a team, we keep what's not part of the game off the field, and then we bring everything we have onto the field.
Just kind of hanging out as a family instead of just a team, I think that definitely strengthens our bond when we're playing on the field.
The team really just fits all together. We all have like a big sense of humor. I think all of us just trying to pick each other up and staying up is really just what bonds us, and we always do like out of school, like we have team dinners.
You can tell this year the girls just genuinely, like each other. They want to be here. They get excited about practice. They're, very supportive of each other on the field and off the field.
The outstanding connection between Southern softball team members has been a resounding grand slam.
My motto is, you can be good with skill or you can be great as a leader, and that's really what keeps me going. Just trying to lift up my teammates every day, whether we're having a bad game, a bad practice, just having the skill to do that.
We all kind of work together to create better decisions for the team, and if there's something going on with the team, we can go talk to the coaches can talk to us, and it's just easier coming from a teammate than it is from a coach sometimes.
Something that I kind of preach as like a coaching philosophy is that I'm not going to ask them to do something that I can't do or have not done. I think that kind of, develops a certain level of respect.
The gold and blue knows what to do to create havoc on the base paths.
My favorite drill to do is we do like certain innings where the coaches run the bases and we have to do plays with them. And it really gets us thinking and like prepared before the game, so it's like game-like scenarios.
Number one thing, just making sure that they're drinking water. They're sometimes asked to play 4 games in 1 week. Just making sure that they're eating enough throughout the day so that way when they come to practice they are ready to go. And then just putting in the work in the off season during winter workouts, summer workouts, just to kind of stay in that shape so they're ready to go for the spring.
Stretching for sure. That'll save your legs and knees and everything else. Water's your best friend.
We have little goodie bags that we kind of put granola bars in or apples just to keep us hydrated and well fed right before a game.
There's no call to the bullpen needed when this team slides into the books.
Coming in as a freshman, it has been the hardest school year I have ever had. I was not well prepared for how much work and how much homework I would have to do. Having the time during our day to do it, especially since our hours have been pushed back now, we're able to have that time, and I think that's definitely helped me a lot.
Senior year has been the hardest, despite like what I say about junior year. But I think it's just the 30-minute intervals we get. We get like 30 minutes after first period, and then we get an hour between second and third period is like a lunch and study hour. So that definitely helps. And just knowing that if I don't keep my grades up, I can't do what I enjoy. So that definitely is a motivation towards it.
You got to do the work in the classroom to be able to come out here and do the work on the field. So just making sure that they're on top of their grades. We get the grade report checks, so I'm having conversations with them of, hey, what's going on in this class? But all of our girls were eligible this season, so that shows that they are working hard in the classroom. So proud of them for that.
The bark and the bite and all the fight of Bulldog softball has led to excitement in Southern Anne Arundel County.
The girls get really pumped when we do have like one of those kind of closer games. You can just tell that they are really dialed in and that they're excited. They want to do well. The energy in the dugout. I mean, even our Some of the players who don't see a lot of playing time, they're, some of the ones that I count on to be the highest level of, just being enthusiastic.
We're like 3 balls, 2 strikes, and there's 2 outs. I get caught in a lot of those sometimes, and I know a lot of people do. And they start singing in the dugout, people cheering. It's really hard to describe, but it's just such a memorable moment. Like it's gonna be something I miss once I graduate high school for sure.
That is amazing. It was definitely one of our biggest crowds that we've had, and it just felt great knowing that people were there to watch softball, and I'm just happy I get to grow the game.
And we're always positive. And just like our games that we have that were sponsored for breast cancer or mental health, those are always so nice because everybody's just so happy, and no matter what the outcome is, it's always good with the energy we have because of what they're for.
The knowledge of softball, I see the girls are really progressing. They want to learn, they want to get better, and I think they're doing a really nice job. I'm excited to see, the next few years where we could end up.
Thanks for tuning in. In honor and memory of my mom, Dee Baker, a great softball player in her own right, I'm Wiley Baker. I'll talk to you on the court, on the field, or on the air, and with another edition of Anne Arundel County Public Schools Athletes in Action.